everybody, my name's Davey, and I wanted to do something on an idea that came to me a few years ago, but I'm just gonna bring it back to you and see if we can clarify uh what I thought was clear already. But here we are. Since it's basically free money and it's free elements. So it's gonna take a large amount of space and a lot of people, because it's basically like a space about the size of Behringer crater, at least that big, but probably think bigger. You're gonna want like a mile wide crater, like a bowl, like think parabolic dish, right? And you're gonna fill, dig that out, all right? So basically that's dug out, and then basically like a radar dish, but just a plexiglass, just a cheap plexiglass or plastic, laminate, whatever, plastic type bowl, or what, but it would be a large parabolic bowl, or we'll just say parabolic shaped depression that would fit in the depression, that would be filled with Tollens reagent, which would then be used to react with either some kind of aldehyde or, well, sugar can work, and then we can get the silver reflection and end up with the appropriate hourglass, which would appear as such. Now, daytime, this is absolutely absurd and ridiculous to do. So, that would literally be a furnace of glowing hourglass-shaped nuclear solar plasma, hot enough, it probably would be making noise, like genuine hot plasma sound in the air. I don't even know what that would sound like. Genuinely, it probably would be too hot to be anywhere near this mile. It's so hot, it's messing my phone up just talking about it. All right. That said, let's just mention this. Okay, this is what we do at night. This is a night project. Okay, so at night we're gonna do this. A mile wide depression in the desert sand. It's got to be the desert because we need to have clear skies. High up in the mountains would be best. In fact, this is even better because we don't even have to dig, because we got mountains on the side. If it's already got mountains, you got, looky here. We can just take a mountain on one side and a mountain on the other side. We didn't even have to dig. The dang things are already stuck out. Oh my gosh. Well, then we just stick a bowl-shaped depression right in there, but hopefully that's at least a mile from there to there. And we put in our little plexiglass or plastic. It needs to be at least, shiny, like this kind of, at least that, so we can mirror reflect. And then Tollens reagent, or at least that reflective, as a mirror is reflective. And they have that spray paint stuff. That's not that. That's cheap. That's great. But Tollens reagent is a proper true mirror. It would be cheap. It would be easy, and it would be fun. And starlight at night, we would still get a nuclear hot furnace. I imagine it wouldn't be that hot, but I imagine we would see, if we shine the spectroscopic signature, shooting your laser pointers into that thing, you would end up with the elements of the elements that reflect back. So, like, okay, if you look up the spectroscopic signature of the elements, you can look up the periodic table by the spectroscopic, the spectrum of the entire periodic table, and it'll show you like a rainbow signature on each element. So it looks like almost like a weird little color pattern on each one, and basically, like, you'll have like red, blue, green, red, yellow, blue, yellow, orange, red. For the each one was 3 different elements, and like, but when you shine each one of those on the like, you would shine it onto this, you would end up with a genuine different element. But here's the kicker: it needs to have a sound playing, and the sound is what adds the tones, which adds the well, I believe the quarks. I believe they're tones specifically with respect to flavors, but more will be revealed in time, given all we have is yeah. So okay. Alright, well, hope you liked what I thought about. Love you all. God bless you all. Alright. Cheers.